Welcome back to Gladys Sonny's YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make a vanilla cake from scratch. Yes, you heard me right. So that is our big sufuria, which will act as our oven because I'm using gas cooker. I added in my salt and added in my spoons. Spoons act as my stand because I'll add in another sufuria, this sufuria, which will have our mixture. These are my ingredients. Ingredients depend on the size of cake you are making. If it's not a lot of people having that cake, maybe it's, let's say 2 people having the cake, you only need 2 eggs and that cup I'm using. You see that small bowl? That is acting as my measuring cup. So if you are making a cake ya watu wawili, you will just need to add in 1 cup of this cup, yeah. So 1 cup of flour and half sugar. Like inaenda ikichange depending on the amount of cake you are making. So because I had a big cake to make, that's why I have lot of ingredients. But yeah, so stay tuned. Like this video, leave a comment down below telling me what you think about this video. So I'm beginning by preparing my sufuria. I added in Prestige. Yeah, you can use Blue Band cooking oil. So I coated my sufuria with Prestige and then I added in flour. This will help so that our cake does not stick at the bottom ama huku kando. So I go in with my 4 eggs na ninachanganya hapo. You mix until eggs zikae like vizuri, zidissolve zote, you know. Then I added in my 1.5 cup of sugar because I told you guys this is a big cake. 1.5. So mix until the sugar dissolves. You do not have to feel the particles. Then I added in my milk. You mix. Yeah, like I begin with all the wet ingredients, then add in my dry ingredients. So this is what I'm doing. So I added in my milk. You see, I keep on mixing. Yeah, so nika transfer because it was too much, so I transferred. I want you to check this white bowl. It does not have the like sugar uko chini, the particle. You see, it's something soluble. Unaona kenye imebaki, it's soluble. So yeah, nikaongeza hapo and then I add in my vanilla essence. Mimi hupenda keki yangu iki taste vanilla, so I add in vanilla essence mingi, but you just need small. Yeah, so I measure now my flour. Flour. And then I add in my baking powder. So I've measured that cup. That 1 cup, ako ka white, and then I added in my baking. Baking you add according to vile you want your cake to, according to the what am I even saying? According to the size of cake. If it's a small cake, you'll just need small baking powder. So you see, I added in 1 in the beginning when I was adding in sugar, I added 1.5. So I've used 3 cups of flour because I don't want my cake to be too sweet so that people washindwe kukula. So we start the mixing. Why Aki voice over? Please forgive my voice over. Yes, please. Yeah. So we start mixing. I am adding in little by little so that I can mix well. I am using a kamwiko. I don't have whisk. I don't have nothing. This is a type of cake you can make at home, at the comfort of your home. So you mix until your mixture is in a coupe consistency. You see my consistency? Ni thin, not too thick, not too thin. And then I go in with my cooking oil. If you do not want to use cooking oil, you'll use Blue Band at the beginning. But since I'm your teacher today, let's use my procedure. So my consistency is done. Unaona vile inateremka, it's coming out vizuri. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. And then sasa tukaekelea kwa moto sasa. Remember, I had preheated this oven of ours. The heat should touch the sufuria, not too much, not too little. So this cake took 1 hour and 45 minutes, and then nikatumia knife to check, and it came out clean. That means our cake is done. So now it's the icing part. This is Prestige. You are mixing Prestige. You can use Blue Band. Mix until you have the right consistency. So I don't have the video, I forgot to record that part, but yeah, I'm adding in now my icing sugar. You see the consistency I'm talking about? That is the consistency I'm talking about. And this is our first cake, and then I have a second cake. I also forgot to show you that part, sorry, but now it's icing. You see the consistency of the icing? Ina spread vizuri. That's what I mean, that your consistency should look like. So it's icing time, and that is basically how I made a birthday cake from scratch. Tip to know before cake icing: you need your cake to be cool. You ice it while it's hot, it won't be able to ice. So you need to wait 45 minutes, then start cake icing. You see the consistency I'm talking about, the icing. Soft, applicable. And there goes our cake. I'm still icing it in the sasa tuko sideways. And then here is the final product. Yay! Hii keki ili slap, by the way. Ebu try it and let me know if it will turn out as about the cake. We enjoyed. It was so sweet. You see, iko na layers. Iko na layers nne. It was so perfect. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on my next one.